So we did a special a while back about 911 operators and the extraordinarily difficult task they have. Most of the time they do the work incredibly well and lives are saved literally every hour. But sometimes the system doesn't work. There are unanswered calls, responses come too late, or mistakes cost people their lives. Well, this is the story of a cry for help that simply was not taken seriously enough. CNN's Sean Calebs investigates.
It was summer 2001. Instead of blowing snow, heat was coming off the asphalt parking lot. Pizza delivery man John Chavan called the Aurora, Colorado police emergency line, believing he was witnessing a carjacking.
Aurora 911, is this an emergency?
I believe it is.
What's going on?
This black guy jumped into the station lady's car. She was squealing away from her, and then he parked it in the parking lot. He's still in the car with her.
The young woman was 21-year-old Lee Tu Win. Friends and family say her former fiancé, Omar Green, was a threat. Win's mother, Susan Duvall, also called 911 after her daughter's co-worker at a salon called and said Green had worked himself into Win's car. This is the response Duvall got.
I talked to people there. She was not fighting. She was not screaming. She did not ask for help. Nothing. Right. We don't know whether he has a weapon or what. But does he know to carry a weapon? I don't know him as to know. I don't. I just know, threatening things that he's trying to do to her. I mean, because a lot of times they end up making back up together. They end up making up. Right. Well, that's not the case. She's okay, well, we don't know because we haven't talked to her. Right. I just would like to record it because I know she's fearful because I said that.
Try as they would, the two callers could not get the dispatcher to accept a sense of urgency, even dismissing attempts to describe what kind of car was involved.
Okay, would you give the car description?
Well, they're really not, I mean, they're not fighting. They're not yelling. They're nothing.
He jumped through her window while she was squealing away.
Okay, well, you think they should be fighting or something? I mean, I can have the officers check the area.
Right.
But that's about, I mean, she'd be fighting or screaming or something if she needed help.
Turns out Wynn had good reason to live in fear. Police found her body 2 days later, and the ex-fiancé, Green, was convicted of the murder.
I knew it was serious. I needed to give her the main concern of this call. Her life was in danger.
Authorities say the dispatcher, Jeanette Price, was reprimanded. Duvall filed a lawsuit, not against the city of Aurora. Colorado law prohibits citizens from suing cities. Instead, Duvall's attorneys are going after the dispatcher, saying Price's response allowed Omar Green to kill.
He's in the car. The tires are screeching. And it's not property. This is humanity that we're dealing with. How much more of an emergency do you want before you send the police when a human's being attacked by another human inside of a vehicle?
Aurora city attorneys are representing Price and admit her actions were negligent, but stop there. And here's why that's so important. To win the case, Duvall's legal team must prove Price disregarded the emergency calls in a willful and wanton way, disregarding any concern for safety. A big part of the case will be Price's own words.
Okay, I'll have to check on it, but normally if they need help, they're going to yell or scream or fight or something.
Right.
So they may have just been playing around.
No, I don't think so. She's an old...
Okay, I will have them check the area, okay?
Thank you.
Thanks.
According to the lawsuit, Price willfully and wantonly failed to send police on an emergency run. The Aurora city attorney says emergency call takers have to make critical judgments under very tight timelines in order to respond. And, quote, Ms. Price utilized her professional judgment and training in an effort to ascertain what would be an appropriate response. Sean Calebs, CNN, Denver.